Tasha. Well, hopefully you guys, it's Friday, June 26th, 2026. And hopefully everybody has had a great day, a great Friday. Um, Everybody's feeling well, accomplished whatever you want to accomplish today. And you had any goals you set for today, this morning. Hopefully you accomplish those goals. Hopefully you had a good morning, good afternoon. Hopefully your night goes well. Have a good night's rest, good night's sleep. Hopefully you sleep well. Wake up to another beautiful day tomorrow, and do whatever you got to do. But happy birthday! Get this in here. Happy birthday to my birthday people. Happy birthday to my birthday people. Celebrate yourself, not only today, but each and every day. Celebrate life, waking up, having good health, um, having good having sight to see, a mouth to talk. You can hear, you can walk. So be grateful for the things that you have and the things that you are blessed with each and every day of your life, whether it's family, having good friends, um, having a talent that God has blessed you with, like playing a sport. Some people can't play soccer, some people can't play football, baseball. I write poetry. Some people can't write. Some people can sing. Some people can't. So God has blessed us with certain talents, and be grateful for that and be thankful for that each and every day. Going into some daily affirmations. Going into some daily affirmations for today. I attract opportunities and confidently act on them. I attract opportunities and confidently act on them. I radiate obstacle. I, I radiate obstacle. I face strengthens my I don't know. That don't sound right. I'm just skip over that one. I don't know what that is. It probably I wrote it down wrong. I face. No, that still doesn't sound right. But going to the next one. I trust my intuition to guide me toward aligned action. I trust my intuition to guide me toward aligned actions. So those are the daily affirmations for today. Love yourself. Say this. I love myself. I believe in myself. Those are some affirmations. I trust God. I trust myself. I trust others. Some others. Sometimes you can't trust other people. But going into a little bit of news. The court halts Mayweather's match in Greece. It was supposed to be tomorrow, I'm assuming. It says Saturday. The judge ordered him to call the boxing match off. He was supposed to be fighting some guy named Mike Zambitis. I guess I don't know. This is the way it looks. Zambitis. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. But that was the first one. There was a little something about that. The CSI promotions alleged contract breaches and claims he must face Mike Tyson in September. That was still talking about Floyd Mayweather and why he can't fight this guy tomorrow. This Mike Zambitis guy tomorrow. So going into other stuff. Doctor says you shouldn't spend more than 10 minutes on the toilet. The doctor says you shouldn't spend more than 10 minutes on the toilet. The reason why is because sitting on the toilet for more than 10 minutes could quietly set a stage for serious health issues, such as it could cause hemorrhoids. It could also progressively weaken pelvic floor muscles. It could also progressively weaken pelvic floor muscles. And it says prolonged sitting mixed with relentless gravitational pressure with healthy blood flow and place excessive. This is where I can't read my writing. Strain. Place excessive strain on delicate veins and rectal tissues. Conclusion / solution. It says ditch distractions like endless phone strolling in the bathroom. So it says prioritize healthy fiber rich diet paired with generous hydration, which is drinking plenty of water, to encourage smoother and swift bowel habits. So make you going to the bathroom and having more not more, healthier bowel movements. Get in more fiber and drink more water. So you won't be constipated and be sitting on the toilet for a long time trying to use the bathroom. You gotta eat more fiber and drink more water. Just point blank, because if you do, you're gonna I know one thing that sends you to the bathroom. Watermelon does, grapes, apples, and certain things, or you could take fiber supplements, or I think there's other stuff that you can eat to get more fiber in your diet. So just Google it. Food you can eat to get more fiber in your diet and stuff like that. It says women thriving in relationships. Women are thriving. Older women are thriving in relationships with younger men. Older women are thriving in relationships with younger men. I don't know why this stuff keep coming up on my timeline, because I was looking at it, and they know it, when you talk about stuff that it gets in the algorithm on your phone, so it keeps coming up on my phone, and it's probably because they keep hearing me saying something about it, so people are listening. But research was did in France, says some women reported higher satisfaction and emotional connection with younger men, because tend to have more energy, more attention. It's a different dynamic, and it says age really doesn't. It's really not about age. With these articles, I always come back to this, even though it talks about older women being with younger men. It always comes to this point of it's really not about age. It's about compatibility. It's about communication and understanding one another, understanding each other. Modern relationships today are less pressure. They're less have less rigid roles, and it says more relationships have more freedom these days to make things work your own way. So that was the next thing. Hormones may make women more likely to spend more money right before their menstrual cycle, the certain time of the month. So it says women may be more prone to do impulse buying, impulse shopping during their right before their menstrual cycle, or when their menstrual cycle is about to come on. The hormone changes can increase emotional and I must have missed the word because it doesn't make sense. But increase emotional something and reward seeking behavior. It says every purchase isn't is hormone driven. It says it may help explain why resisting certain temptations feels harder at certain times of the month for women. So those are the few articles I had. There's nobody on here, but I'll talk about a little something. What can I talk about? Well, going into the whole younger men, older women dating younger men. They say younger men are seeking out older women They're more attracted to older women these days, which I'm finding is kind of true because I'm around a lot of younger men, and it seems like they really are attracted to me. They're not gonna say nothing. I have one that has said something to me, but you can just tell that they're thinking it. You can tell by the way they look and by the way they're looking at you. Because if a guy, what is this in my eye? If a guy, I can just tell it's a feeling you get, it's a vibe that you get where, and then when, especially when other women, I'm assuming other women that I work with is seeing this because all they doing is standing behind me watching how I interact with certain people, and they're back there probably low key hating on me because they wish it was them because these dudes be interacting with me, joking around with me, and going back to they can see the looks, the way they talk, the way they act toward me, and it's like you can just get the vibe, you can get what's going on with these people, but it's a cool interaction, but you can tell some of them, excuse me, are warming up to me, and especially when they come up and there's like, "What's up, Tasha? Hey, Tasha. Hi, Tasha. Bye, Tasha," and all this stuff. It's just like little simple stuff where you can just know, like, okay, yeah, he kind of like feeling me on the low, but he ain't gonna say nothing because they know I'm too old for him. Some of them don't care. Hence the one that did say he didn't care about my age, and to this day when he sees me or interacts with me, he hasn't changed. He hasn't changed his viewpoint. Had just changed how he looks, how he interacts with me. So he still likes me, and I know it. But to each his own. We'll see what happened with that. And then this is other guy. This is just these guys that like me. My age is one that's like 2 years older than me. But these dudes, I can not, going back to people I work with, I cannot date people I work with. Never date somebody that you work with. It's a bad thing. You don't want to do it. And even though they're showing that they're attracted to you and trying to get at you, don't do it. Cause especially if the guy is kin to somebody, you're both working in the same place, and then this dude is got working with people that's kin to him, and then there's this other dude. He's just turned 34. Come to find out, I was asking was somebody his aunt today. He's like, no, that person is my cousin. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's not going to work either. Because the cousin, it's a long story, but the guy's cousin is not that fond of me, which females can be messy. And to this day, I don't know what the issue is, but maybe because I'm a good person, I'm like, normally when toxic people are toxic and negative and they like drama and stuff like that, they don't like you because you're a good person. People will not like you because you're a good person and you're a nice person, and they see that you have good energy and you good around people and that other people like you, and they can't stand it because they're not getting that attention that you are getting because they're a quote unquote, I don't want to say bad person, but maybe bad. They're not good. They have like put out negative energy, and type of people that are like two faced, talk about you behind your back, and just do like little messy stuff. And then you wonder why people are not attracted to you and want to be around you because it's the type of energy you putting out and the type of person you are. Who wants to be around somebody like that? Nobody. I told this woman today, come asking me, because somebody was talking to her about who she hang around, some of the people that we work with. And she was saying that, and she was talking about house parties. And I was like, and she was, after she said something about drinking and getting drunk and falling asleep. And then somebody that she hangs around took a video of it, took a picture of it, and then brought it back and showed somebody else to get her in trouble, but you still hang around this person. I'm like, if somebody done did that to me, why would I be hanging? That shows how ignorant you are, how stupid you are. I'm like, this person that did this to you, but y'all still hanging around each other. I don't know. They say birds of a feather flock together, and that's what it is. I'm like, they all alike, they all messy and ungodly. That's what I'm describing, ungodly people. So I ain't got time for that, because she comes saying something about me hanging out with them, hanging out with her at like house parties. I said no. I said I'm not for the streets. I was like, I don't even be in the streets and never have been and I never will be. And I point blank just told her, I was like, I don't like being around people that drink. I don't like being around people that smoke. And then she's like, dang, yeah. I'm like, no, I ain't got time for you. And just like another girl comes saying, another person that she hang around, this lady that was talking about me going to house parties or something with them, with her and the other couple people that she hang around with. And I was like, because the other girl comes saying this before, talking about me hanging out with her. I was like, no, I don't want to hang out with you. I was like, I'm a homebody. I stay my butt at home. I go to work. I go home. Well, it's peaceful and I ain't got to worry about no trouble and nobody bothering me. So this is point blank. I don't like messy people. I don't like alcoholics, people that get drunk, and then people that gamble. It's a lot of like messiness that's going on. I'm like, why y'all think somebody, they want to find a reason to try to talk. It's sad where people try to find something bad about you because they doing wrong. So they trying to find something on me so they can talk about it because they haven't yet. I was like, no, because I'm not doing anything. What you gonna find when I'm not doing nothing? I'm like, y'all out here being messy and doing wrong in this world. So I'm like, you're not gonna find it because I don't do anything. Like I said, I work, take care of my child, and I come home. That's my life. So other than that, it is what it is. I see ain't nobody came on here. Probably because I came on here earlier and they put it in the algorithm. Probably got a few more minutes. I'm on here. Let's see what else I can talk about. B2K. And I talked about this yesterday before it came on. Because I thought it was gonna come on when I got off doing this live yesterday. But it didn't. I think it came on probably like 8 o'clock maybe. Or 9 o'clock or something. I don't know. It lasted like an hour and a half. So it might have came on at 9 o'clock. But on YouTube, B2K and Pretty Ricky versus came on. For the people that's watching this later, if y'all watch it, please somebody watch this. I had 8 people to view my live that I did yesterday. But B2K and Pretty Ricky had a versus battle. And honestly, they really, both of them did good. But I'm going to be real. I didn't know. I like Pretty Ricky and the songs I've heard. Never bought their album. Never bought a B2K album. So I'm just put that out there. But Pretty Ricky actually has some good songs. I was like, whoa. I didn't even realize, and I think it's something that people didn't realize if you're not like a hardcore Pretty Ricky fan and be out here like buying the albums and listening to their music like on rotation. But which I never did. I just heard the stuff that came on the radio and they made videos for back in the day. So they actually had some good music and did really good. And honestly, they won. B2K was cool, but Pretty Ricky did win that versus battle last night. So if you didn't watch it, it's on YouTube. Go watch it. 313,000 people done viewed it so far. I done watched it multiple times. I think I done watched it like 2 or 3 times already since last night. But yeah, Pretty Ricky and B2K had a versus battle last night. So y'all can go watch that. Tell me who you're going for, who did better, who you think won, or did they both do good, or whatever. But I think one point that they did make, B2K, is I'm like, they're really, somebody I said in the comments said it perfectly. B2K is for the daytime and Pretty Ricky is for the nighttime. Just pretty much sums it up. B2K, daytime music for your kids, like chilling type music. Like somebody said, teeny bopper music. I think somebody on Pretty Ricky called their music B2K music, teeny bopper music, which we all know what type of music B2K have. So it's for everybody. It's basically like family music, kinda, that your kids can listen to. I would just put it like that. Pretty Ricky, no, because they said they have like an explicit version of their songs, and then they have like a non-explicit version of their songs too, which I didn't know. Which most people do make an explicit version and then make a non-explicit version if you got really dirty songs, which Pretty Ricky do. They do got explicit music. I learned it last night, but yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I actually stayed up and watched because normally I'm in the bed. I stayed up, sitting on the floor on my phone, watching it. I was like, okay, how long is gonna last? Because I gotta go to sleep. And then this is what I tell people. I'm up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So it don't matter what time I go to bed, I'm still gonna wake up at 4 o'clock. And that's what happened last night. I woke up at 4 o'clock, even though I went to bed like 11 o'clock. I mean, I probably got like 5 hours of sleep tops. So no matter what time, I can go to bed at 12. I'm still wake up at 4, run out 4 hours of sleep because that's what my body does. This is my body clock. That's the way I'm assuming God want me up at 4, so I get up, do whatever I gotta do, and I guess He's preparing me for what's to come. That's why I look at stuff like this. Me getting up early, God's preparing me for what's to come, because obviously what I'm end up doing is going to require me getting up early. So He's just preparing me for what's next, or what's about to happen soon. Honestly, that's the way I feel. Anything else? People be talking about me flirting with. I do flirt with people, but it's just having fun because work gets boring sometimes. So I joke around with people, be having fun, just to lighten the day and make the day go by faster. Sometimes I like joking, playing around with people, make people laugh. I laugh, they laugh. Just have like a cool vibe with people, make the day go, have some fun, and because we all know how work can be. So just be having fun, chilling, relaxing, and doing all that good stuff. But this thing says, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. So let's put that out there. Welcome to our live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. What is learn? I don't know. Probably can't click on it. Oh, my bad. Well, I got about 4 more minutes. It wasn't nobody on here anyway. But I was trying to click that lawn more and then it took me somewhere else. But we got about 4 minutes. Hopefully everybody have a good day. Y'all take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Spiritually, go to church, read your Bible, go to Bible study, pray, pray, pray. Have a connection with God, higher power, higher being, whatever. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. As long as y'all ain't worshiping the devil, being bad to people, y'all, because God is love. God is love. Y'all loving yourselves, loving other people, caring for yourselves, caring for other people, being kind to yourselves, being kind to other people. That's what it's all about. We got to help one another, take care of one another, love one another. Make sure we're being good to, not only to ourselves, but again, being good to other people, putting good energy out here in this world. Taking care of yourselves mentally. Make sure emotionally, making sure you get your emotions out, finding that support system, somebody you can talk to get your feelings out, not holding stuff in that's gonna stress you out, not worrying about stuff that's out of your control. Stop worrying about stuff that's out of your control. Make sure we doing some de-stressing, doing some deep breathing. Meditation helps, journaling helps, getting your feeling out, writing out stuff. So try some journaling. What else? Yoga. Exercise does help with depression, anxiety, and stress. Exercise does help with anxiety, depression, and stress. So working out 3 to 5 days a week. I do 5 early in the morning because I'm a morning person. I do there's free work. Some people like going to the gym if they can afford to go to the gym. Walking, jogging. Some people like hiking. If you're in an area where they hike, some people like hiking. Finding a hobby that you enjoy doing, camping, fishing, gardening. Some people like doing crossword puzzles, painting, drawing. Some people play a sport, golf, tennis, baseball. Some people like swimming. It's summertime, so some people like swimming, going to the pool, swimming. Other stuff like that. I got loud neighbors. It's Friday. They out here drinking and talking out loud. This woman next door to me talking about she finna get drunk. She got so drunk to the point that she didn't even know who she was. If that ain't crazy, I don't know what is. That ain't nothing but the devil. I'm sorry. I'm like people, and then people think it's funny. I'm like, you talking like it's her, and then my other neighbor talking to each other like it's normal. Like that's something that's supposed to be happening. And that's how the woman is. I'm like, y'all sit up here and talk about getting drunk to the point where y'all just don't know who y'all are, getting slammed drunk till you fall asleep, not coherent or nothing. That is the most dumbest, ignorant thing I have ever heard. And then I'm like, the black community is messed up. I'm sorry, the black community is really messed up. I'm like, I don't know what to say. It's sad. It's depressing, somewhat depressing. And then I don't know what we gonna do because we can't come to. I'm like, if we don't come together and try to straighten ourselves up, get off these drugs, stop selling these drugs in our community, stop drinking, educate ourselves, start our own businesses, and do better because this is not going to work. It really is so not going to work. And we need to do better as a community, as black people, because it's really sad. Especially these people. I'm sitting up here watching this like all the time, and they out here, and it's not cute. It's so ugly. It is so not cute. It is so ugly. And out here all loud. and I know they drinking. And if they, I know one thing. At a certain point, I know. Well, they already well. At a certain point, they know when to stop. At a certain point, because at a certain time, if they don't end this by a certain time, I will call the police. Just point. I ain't never had to got to the point where I had to call the police. In the beginning, I had to go next door because I was trying to sleep, and they all loud, playing loud music and stuff, which is in the lease that you're not supposed to do that. It's called disturbing the peace. So I'm like, you're not supposed to be doing it. But and then one of her man friends pissed off to this day because I came over there and told them like, yo, y'all need to turn this music down because I'm trying to sleep. I was like, you would rather for me to come over there and say something than me to call the police and y'all over there smoking weed and drinking. So I'm like, you mad at me? She really would have been mad if I would have called the cops. But I didn't. So I'm gonna end it there. But y'all have a blessed evening, blessed night, blessed afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Like I said, be the light, be the peace in this world. Love yourself, love others, care for yourself, care for other people. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. God bless, and you have a good one, a good rest of your Friday or whatever it is, wherever you are. Cause sometimes it's like morning, which is a whole nother day. But y'all be blessed, and I will talk to you later. Bye.